So we run a 7-figure deck company, and this is how we got started. So my father-in-law and I started this business back in the day. I worked for him under his company for several years before we started this. We did all kinds of different carpentry, interior, exterior, miscellaneous stuff. He's done everything. He's built custom homes. He's done all kinds of different things. So he has a lot of experience. So I leaned on him heavily for the actual field experience. But he did tell me, he's like, hey, if we're going to do this, we're going to start a company together. I want you to run all the bids, contracts, so on and so forth. I don't want to do that. I've done that long enough. I was like, sweet. I have a master's degree in management and marketing. So I'm like, okay, I can kind of employ that a little bit. I can utilize it. So that was my role. Obviously, I was still in the field building every day whenever I wasn't doing a bid. But we were very unique. We started in March. And what we decided to do was we kept his company open, and he would go do doors and whatnot, because at that time he was primarily doing doors. He'd go do doors for the first part of the day, and then I would obviously be with the deck crew rocking and rolling there. Reason we did that is we could keep my payroll and his payroll on that company to alleviate some of that pressure and overhead off of Big Pine. That probably saved our ass. So we did have a full-time guy from the jump right away, transitioned from his company over to this one. And then we hired another full-time guy in April. So we did have 2 full-time payrolls on in April, and then come end of May, mine and his both transitioned onto the deck company. So in month 3, we had 4 full-time payrolls on this company. So we had a lot of pressure and a lot of overhead. But we also knew that we can do it and we can make it happen. So we just did it. We ripped the Band-Aid. You know, we blasted out 1 million text messages, phone calls, Facebook posts. We did everything we could to let people know, hey, this is what we're doing and this is where we're at. If you know anybody, if you need anything, please let us know. And we did grow organically that way. Luckily for us, you know, my whole entire family basically is from this area, so we know a ton of people. He had a little bit of a clientele built up, of course, from his company. So we just rocked and rolled. We ripped the Band-Aid and we pushed it hard. But what was also unique is, yes, I had some deck building experience, but not a lot. And so I'm out there selling decks, and I didn't really know what I was talking about. It was kind of a fake it till you make it kind of thing. And looking back now, it's hilarious because I'm like, wow, I would not do a lot of that the same way. But our jobs were also lower ticket jobs than they are now. We weren't landing $100,000 jobs. We were doing more of like 10, 12, 15, sometimes $20,000 jobs, a lot of treated cedar, stuff like that. We did do some composite too. But